This is going to save Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm at YC's Guatemala with Yassine, with Bar, with Julian, who just won the event. We won a little side event, and the side event showed me something. That this will save Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever. Okay? The days of if you're a noob, quote unquote, a rookie, quote unquote, you don't want to spend money, quote unquote. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna save Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's not the main event at YCS. It's the side events. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Don't worry, Yummy lovers. I also come in with the Yummy deck profile for you guys of what I took. We finished first at that. But what's gonna save Yu-Gi-Oh! Is something that happened at YC's Guatemala side events. You ready? It's best of one. There's a 3v3 side event that was best of one. One game. It's Master Duel. Why is Master Duel so popular? It's better for my champion, vice champion. Good stuff again, bro. He let Julian win because he's gonna win a few more in the next few months. Best of one will save not the main Yu-Gi-Oh! YCS event, but it will save Yu-Gi-Oh! Because all the noobs, respectfully, the newer players, the people that aren't as good as Yassine, who are winning up in the Yu-Gi-Oh! match? Who are you?
Between me and you?
Yeah, you'd win in the arm wrestle.
Oh yeah.
And guys, I'm telling you how fun it was. You don't need to side deck because there's no side deck allowed. You just play. You don't need to side after. The rounds were done in 15 to 20 minutes, and then you just play the next one. And then you play it. We finished, I think it was about 5 total rounds of Yu-Gi-Oh! Before the finals was over, and I think we actually started in the finals. Like, it was next level quickly, and that's gonna save Yu-Gi-Oh! And I have a deck profile here of our first place video for those that are still here. Best of one side event will save Yu-Gi-Oh! Because everyone will go play them. Noobs could play them. The side events will have more players than the YCSs because it's quick. You could do 100 side events throughout the entirety of the event. That will save Yu-Gi-Oh! And now this will save Yu-Gi-Oh! For the good players. If you want to play, I took a 60 card Demi pile. I finished 40th at the YCS because I got drolled and mistaken arrest every game. But I changed the list to not lose to that. So I'm gonna show you now for all the Yummy piles. So you play these, I'm telling you guys right now, hand traps are good, but if you're on breakers, you win. Now, what's the only way you lose with breakers? Droll, right? That's why you gotta play my most hated engine in the world. That's right, I've turned to the dark side, but at least it's not Draco Tail, so it's all good. This makes sure that as long as they're in the deck, any Yummy gets you Lollipop and get you Rubber Dockets with any random body. Don't worry though, there's not too many random. I'm gonna put this, I want you guys to see the starters at once. There's a reason to all of them. No bridge to Mitsu, you just vibe. But the idea of it, what's the problem of these? He plays Yummy Fiendsmith. Turn the camera around, please, to the cameraman. He plays Yummy Fiendsmith. Turn the camera around. He plays Yummy Fiendsmith. Did you take Yummy Fiendsmith?
No.
Yes, I'm sure he did, and he's just joking.
No.
Everyone is on Yummy Fiendsmith. And everyone can tell me the exact same time, what's the problem with Yummy Fiendsmith? If you don't stop them, you lose. It's a garbage deck going second. The pushes are not real. If you don't hand trap them to death, you lose.
That's actually true.
So how do you solve that? By playing more pushes. You don't even need to search them. They're just, all of these lead to all of these. This is your end board, but these are this will require 2 interactions, give or take. This will require a few. You're drawing into these. And what happens if these are backed up by plays? No board fears. You will OTK any board if there's no droll involved or like Ash and Purge and Bell to stop pre-prep, right? All you need to do is avoid that card, which is why this is here. I was 5-0 at the event with this, and I'm pretty sure if I took this variation, I would have won the whole thing. But I wanted Julian to win, that's my boy, you know? That's my boy. But big shout out to him, today's his day, not mine. I just want to show you guys more so what will save Yu-Gi-Oh! Best of one side events, and now the best way to play Yummy. And next, you're just playing a billion non-engine. The beauty of this, if you remove the Yummies, and I guess these are kind of like you can out one thing and then do your real push. All of these are legitimate breakers. Even these, you don't give a crap about these. They're all non-engine that interact with other boards. So you're playing a Yummy Fiendsmith deck in theory, but your going second is a billion times better, and obviously your go first is better depending on whatever you draw. And Fua is also kind of irrelevant. Fua hurts the normal version way more, but if you draw a singular Mitsu card and you're like drawing into non-engine and you're going thrust, set, DDG, you don't give a shit to Fua. And Shifter, you have a better Shifter. Because Shifter or Dimension Fissure or those style cards, Yummy dies to that, you have more pushes to that. So it's more versatility for those things. And now that's 33 1-card starters. Then you're gonna play these for the non-engine. I'm gonna save these last because you're all gonna think I'm a bozo. Okay, now, even though this was a best of one tournament, even I would main deck exactly one of each of these. The reasoning being is, don't worry about Caesar. The deck has about 15 to 20 answers to Caesar game one, over 30 both side. But you want to know, depending on the deck you have, this out Caesar, you tell me one single player that puts Caesar in a defense in game one. Nobody. So your thrust becomes next level value, where it's Duster or Regeki most of the times, but you also have Illusion like Regeki and add Radiant Vision, add Aramasa, etc., or Saji, etc. And now I'm going to show you these two cards that no one plays, but I'm telling you they're actually very good. If you're playing Visions, you're playing 8 ways to Vision, your plays actually resolve. You're going second and everything, oh, that's my Caesar, thank you. Everything resolves. You could eclipse your own card, game one, you could, if they have something to do with, they're better than it seems. They're obviously not crazy, but you don't want to be siding normal spells, you don't want to be maining normal spells, because you're going to hit with Fua and you're going to look at like 3 Fualoses or 3 Dusters in your hand. You want something you could set and do something. And then 7 Shitters, we don't need to talk about these ones, okay? Yeah, and then the extra deck, I'm too lazy to show it normally, so I'm just going to put them all here because I don't really care. It's a Yummy Featsmith extra deck. I'm only going to talk about 2 things. You do not need Link Karibo, okay? You do not need it. You start with Lollipo. You don't need to start with Cupsy Wade. You start with Lollipo. You go Snatchy in level 1. No one will nib you. Even if they nib you, you don't give a shit because you have a billion pushes. Lollipo into Cupsy. If you absolutely die to Nibiru, you go Cupsy into Camellia, into Kagari, Summon, Lollipo. There's no reason for Karibo other than turn 3. This deck doesn't have a turn 3. This deck has a turn 0 where you die. So there's no necessity for that. So because you save a spot on the Karibo, Masquerena, you're gonna hit with Fualos with a bunch of these. It's the normal board plus Masquerena plus whatever you draw. Next, Lina. Yes, it's only a bridge going second, but it's a real ass bridge going second. All of the engines could lead to this. So whether you're missing a Yummy, whether you're missing a Featsmith, you can kind of get whatever you want. And every single part of the engine could lead to it. I don't even care to summon something. It's just for the fact of crashing if you're like down bad. Thanks for your
How
nip.
often have you been down bad this tournament?
I'm always down tremendously up. Up tremendously up. So it never actually came up. It was just in my head. Like the voices, which are always in my head. And they're telling me I'm gonna win my CS Vegas. So if you guys think so, make sure to go subscribe to the Metaply down below. Check out Yossi's channel as well, where he taught me everything I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! And check out Black Girls, where I'll be winning every single locals, including the person with the camera, who has yet to defeat me in a single match ever. And I don't think he ever will. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. The best of 1 side events will save Yu-Gi-Oh! Because now the masses that think they can't compete in the main event could play, and guess what? You lose round 1, you go play another one, it's done in 10 minutes. You can farm the side events, play for 20 of them as best of 1. That will save Yu-Gi-Oh! Bye.
On got motion, bro.